This is Benjamin McCray coming at you once again, staying consistent in our read. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Guys, this book is absolutely amazing for those individuals who struggle with procrastination, uh, which we already know. Procrastination is the assassination of individuals reaching their destination. We're on chapter 2. This is a quick read here. I just wanted to make sure we come live and share this with you. Plan every day in advance. Here's a quote. It says, planning is bringing the future into the present so you can do something about it now. Guys, if you don't plan, things usually don't come to fruition. And we got to get better at that. One of the things that's amazing to me, and I'll never forget this, one of my mentors said, people may take more time planning for their vacation than they do planning for their future, their wealth, their business. We'll spend all the time going in and planning for vacations, but when it comes to what is your plan towards achieving your goals for the year? What are your plans for achieving your goals for the month? We don't spend time with that. So here's what I'm basically encouraging you. We're reading, guys. We're picking back up the books. Leaders are readers. So make sure you grab this book. It says here, have you ever heard the question, how do you eat an elephant? The answer, of course, is one bite at a time. One of the biggest things that we're talking about in eating that frog is when we all have goals. We have, as the prior chapters, if you didn't read the prior videos, I encourage you to do so. But it talks about setting your goals. What do you want to accomplish in 2023? And put it all in writing. Work from a list. But then what is that big goal, that one thing that you must get done today? Whereas most people is something that they don't want to do, but unfortunately what they do is they simply do the little things to feel like they're being busy, to feel like they're getting things accomplished, and they procrastinate. So eat that frog meat says in the beginning of the day, eat that ugly frog. Get the big thing out the way. So one of the key things it says one bite at a time. The very act of thinking and planning unlocks your mental powers, triggers your creativity, and increases your mental and physical energy. Guys, it's exciting, and I need to let you know this is I'm just being transparent. Me putting myself out there because I used to love to read. I read all the time. I stop at a red light, I'm reading a book. I'm sitting in a waiting room, I'm reading a book. But let's be honest. Now we pick up our cell phone. We're looking at dumb stuff. I had to catch myself. Sugar, honey, and iced tea. We're scrolling through the TikToks and all that crap. We got to get back to reading and then teaching our children to love the art of folding pages, writing. I mark up my books. Some people hate that, but I truly believe as I leave my library to my sons, okay, I'm off course, but I'm just talking. We're going to be free in our conversations. They can open up these pages and see what dad was thinking about. You see how that works? I think that's powerful, to be honest with you. Sometimes I buy used books, and whoever had it prior to me, I don't mind finding notations inside those books. Usually you can't find them, they don't sell them, they don't resell them. But I like finding notations in old books that somebody who read it before me wrote down something, and I'm like, wow, okay, I see what they were thinking. But let's get back on chapter 2, planning every day in advance. One of your top goals at work should be for you to get the highest possible return on your investment of mental, emotional, and physical energy. The good news is that every minute spent in planning saves as many as 10 minutes in execution. Oh man, that's good. That's very good. You may have heard of the 6P formula. It says proper prior planning prevents poor performance. Proper Prior planning prevents poor performance. The 6P formula, major. Planning is everything. Always work from a list. When something's new comes up, add it to your list before you do it. You can increase your productivity and output by 25% or more from the first day that you begin working consistently from a list. Wow. Make your list the night before, and at the end of the workday, move everything that you didn't accomplish on to the next day. That's very important. You need different types of lists, and we'll wrap this thing up for the sake of the time. First, you should create a master list on which you write down everything you're looking that you can think of that you want to accomplish in the future. That's your master list. Second, you should have your monthly list that you make up at the end of the month for the month ahead. This may contain items transferred from your master list. Your third list should be to have a weekly list where you plan your entire week in advance. And then, of course, finally, oh, wait a minute, I highlighted this here. It says here, week to plan of coming weeks has increased their productivity dramatically and changed their lives completely. Finally, you should transfer items from your monthly and weekly list onto your daily list. These are specific activities that you are going to accomplish and follow for the day. It generates a feeling of success and forward motion. See yourself working progressively through your list, motivates and energizes you. It raises your self-esteem and your self-respect. Steady, visible progress propels you forward and helps you to overcome procrastination. Guys, this is huge. One last point, and this is the 10-90 rule. Never heard this before. All right, so one of the most important rules of personal effectiveness is the 10-90 rule. This rule says that the first 10% of time that you spend planning and organizing your work before you begin will save you as much as 90% of the time in getting a job done once you get started. Ladies and gentlemen, this book is strong. I mean, it applies to everything, whether you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, or at your job, or just a stay-at-home mom, or whatever it may be, stay-at-home dad. Procrastination is the assassination of individuals reaching their destination. Eat That Frog is going to help folks. We want to grow in the year 2023, getting back to the basics, getting back to truly getting things done. Okay, no hype, no fluff, no craziness. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share. Subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to get our numbers up. And stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's chapter is, I think, the 80-20 rule. Hold for 1 second. We got a great chapter tomorrow, applying the 80-20 rule to everything. Guys, with that being said, thank you so very much. Again, like and share. Definitely put down any comments of anything you got out of today's topic. Take charge, everyone.